Now, if there's a major power war, it's very much going to be a drone war.
The current war in Ukraine is more of a drone war already. Musk further said in the interview, leaving us with the harsh reality that if there's going to be another major power war, it's going to be more of a drone war. But how prepared are major countries? Is the US equipped with enough AI drones if challenged to another war? What would be the fate of countries that are not adequately prepared? Let's examine a few of Musk's dreadful predictions. In his interview with Brigadier General Shane Reeves, Elon Musk expressly explained what the next war would be like.
Now, if there's a major power war, it's very much going to be a drone war. I mean, I do worry about the existential risk of AI, which is that if you employ AI and drones, do you go down this path where eventually you get to Terminator?
Should we ignore these predictions? Because so many people step out to say things that eventually do not happen. And considering the fact that Musk could be seen as a weird genius who is always thinking ahead of his time. But here is the twist. The last time he gave a speech here, he said fighter jets were obsolete and drones were the future. They laughed at him. However, the war between Ukraine and Russia perfectly depicts the power of AI and what could happen in the near future. So, where do we go from here?
Machines aren't just disrupting warfare, they're now commonplace.
Drones are going to be overwhelmingly the what matters in any between any powers that have significant technology.
According to Mr. Musk, the US could lose badly in the next war if it didn't prepare adequately. This was one of his predictions while analyzing the future of warfare. As everything moves quickly from analog to digital, the war front is not left behind in the advancement. And right now, AI is taking over. You are probably tired of hearing that AI will take over from humans, and the future of humans is AI. Unfortunately, there's no longer a future to imagine. The future is here now. You can already see the power of AI at work in everything around you. And do you know what? This is just the beginning. Many didn't expect that it would happen soon, that AI would become actively involved in warfare in the current decade. Not only are AI drones actively involved in war, but Musk added that drones would likely also dominate it if a large-scale war were to break out. This outrightly means that there is no going back on drones' dominance in wars.
My personal belief is that it'll actually be, I think, probably too dangerous to have humans at the front. It's drones at the front.
It's too dangerous.
Drones don't miss.
That's huge and kind of frightening. What then will be the future of military personnel? Are there any downsides to all of this? Keep watching to find out more. Drones are instrumental for more than pictures and videos. They are capable of being indispensable weapons for wars. Stating the importance of drones, he urged the US to take rapid steps to invest heavily in drones and enhance domestic production capabilities. Staying ahead and staying safe at crucial times involves preparing for the future. As the popular saying goes, proper preparation prevents poor performance. The US needs to look forward rather than backward when making strategies and planning for the future. Elon Musk said, countries pretty much are geared up to fight the last war, not the next war. And this is not far from the truth. However, the question remains, does the US have what it takes for this massive drone production? Let's find out what Musk has to say.
I'd say it's strong in terms of the technology of the items, but the production rate is low. So it's a small number of units, relatively speaking, but with basically, I think there's a production rate issue.
The most prominent American drone companies can't yet produce the technology at DJI's pace, scope, or cost, as domestic drone production and supply chain capabilities are currently limited. SpaceX is a key part of what President Dwight Eisenhower famously called the military-industrial complex. In addition to launching rockets for partners like NASA, its satellite system, Starlink, is available in over 100 countries and territories. Starlink is the backbone of the Ukrainian military communication system because the Russians can't block it, Musk said. On the front lines, all the fiber connections are cut. The cell towers are blown up. The geostationary satellite links are jammed. The only thing that isn't jammed is Starlink. Besides already having this working system, Musk's advocacy for drones didn't just start with this interview. In posts on X, Musk has become a vocal advocate for replacing manned jets like the F-35 Lightning II with drone swarms controlled by AI hive minds. It's a shit design. He wrote about the F-35 after posting a video of drone swarms blanketing the sky. Musk's comments came after declassified testing reports from the Pentagon showed that the F-35 had faced consistent manufacturing and performance issues. In follow-up comments, Musk said that the F-35 was an absolute mess from the beginning, and that manned fighter jets are obsolete in the age of drones anyway. We'll just get pilots killed, he said, before adding that fighter jets do have the advantage of helping Air Force officers get laid. Drones are much less effective in this regard. Musk's idea is not wrong. It makes sense from an economic perspective, also for him, as his companies are heavily invested in AI. President Donald Trump is also tech-savvy and has expressed interest in using this emerging industry to improve the US's global competitiveness. Having Elon Musk on his side may mean that the US might be tilting towards massive advanced drone production, although Elon Musk himself seems to have doubts about that happening. Elon Musk said nations that can develop and use highly advanced drones will be important in future wars. He emphasized that drones are fast, agile, and inexpensive, and may be better than big military machines. This has been illustrated by the war in Ukraine, where autonomous aerial vehicles have been used for missile launches, even as part of complex coordinated attacks, for surveillance, and for drone-launched missiles. This begs the question, will a power clash exist if every powerful country starts investing in AI drones? Will leaders invent war just to experiment with their drones? Keep watching and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. In 2017, Elon Musk told the world he was sure that artificial intelligence would lead us to World War III. Right now, his objective about the place of artificial intelligence in human lives has changed. Elon Musk believes AI is a companion you cannot do without. They might be annoying, but you can't get rid of them because they have a permanent place in your life. The more you make room for them and allow them, the better it is for you and them. Indeed, this is the relationship we now share with AI. Elon Musk believes trust and communication are essential aspects of the human-AI relationship. Just like human interaction, building a bond and enjoying each party's mutual benefits is impossible without trust. When the people AI is designed to serve don't trust it, they cannot use it to its full potential. Shane Reeves then asked, I guess the question is, how do we get humans to trust the machine? Because there are a lot of stories. For example, we just recently had a conversation where Apache pilots were given new technology, and they're like, we're not going to use it because we don't really trust it. It can malfunction. So, how do we build trust between humans and machines?
Well, I think we shouldn't just automatically trust these things. I think you want to test it out. You do a lot of testing and see how it actually works in a conflict at small scale, and then scale it up if it's effective. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, I'm not sure, for example, that there is a. Fortunately, this is not an Air Force gathering, but there's not. I'm not sure there's a lot of opportunity for fighter pilots, because I think if you've got a drone swarm coming at you, the pilot's a liability in the fighter plane.
Still considering the ethical aspects of allowing drones to take over, Elon Musk believes it is unwise for humans to try to stay at the forefront when they would be competing against technology. He said, "You got 1,000,000 drones coming at you. Do you want to be there trying to take out drones with an assault rifle? It's not going to be a good situation. I think that there is something where, if you go fully analog, you can do sort of an EMP, like an electromagnetic pulse explosion of some kind that could take out all electronics. But then your electronics are going to go too, so you're going to go either fully analog or fully digital." In essence, Elon Musk is saying there are no in-betweens. It is either fully analog or fully digital. However, getting drones on the stage wouldn't be automatic. It requires a lot of processes, one that needs to start with the essential element, trust. However, trust isn't just meant to be between a few. The people in the industry and society have to trust and support the development of technology that could be used in the Department of Defense. Considering all he had to say, one might easily conclude that Musk has something up his sleeve. Could this be the case? Is there any hidden agenda beneath his predictions? You've got to keep watching to find out what he said. When asked a similar question during the interview, Elon Musk affirmed that he was pro-military. To clear the air, he stated that everything he said was not about having personal ill feelings towards the military. Still, as a forward-thinking person, he understands the future of warfare. He needs the US to stay ahead so that they would not be caught unawares and limited in responding to situations required. He further explained that if there's a significant conflict, the US industrial base will switch quickly to voluntary active military production, just as it did in World War II. Is it quick enough? I don't know. But that's what will probably happen. But yeah, AI and drones, that's the future of warfare. Speaking of staying creative, intuitive, and innovative, the multi-billionaire and space enthusiast mentioned that curiosity is the most important trait that has helped him and will help anyone achieve what others might perceive as undeniable. According to Musk, the future of war is here, an AI and drone future. So, should the US go all in on AI and drone warfare, or is it risking too much by abandoning traditional military strategies? With Musk warning that the future belongs to autonomous weapons, the question isn't if, but when the shift will happen. Will America lead the charge or fall behind in the next great technological arms race? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video insightful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into AI, tech, and the future of warfare.